Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video is going to be another new beauty releases video, but today we're going to do it in a slightly different fashion like I told you last time around if you watched that video. And I thought of doing like categories. Basically this is inspired by Kelly Gooch, I want to say. So in her new beauty releases video, what she does is that she kind of gives them like tags, like basically I'll just share with you some of the ones that I made. So I made That's Unique, Favorites but Bigger, Should I Get This, I Didn't See This Coming, which is like the biggest category. Then I Don't Understand the Hype. This one I feel like this time around we don't have a lot of products, but there are certain times when there can be a lot of hyped up products. And then the last one, and this one only has just one product in there. I'm glad I made this. I'm glad they made this. So those are some of the categories that we have, and basically under each of them I will share with you what products I'm putting in, which will kind of already tell you how I feel about these specific launches. But then of course I'll talk a little bit about them as well, and share my thoughts with you guys on these launches. So without any further ado, let's jump into it and let's get started. I was gonna go from like biggest category to smallest category, but I'll just go like in order of how I've written it down, because that way I feel like I will not miss out on anything. So yes, without any further ado, let's get into it. And also let me know if you want me to do it how I usually do it, or whether if you prefer this style more, then we'll do it in this style going forward. So let me know your feedback down below in the comment section. But without any further ado, let's jump into it. So we're going to start with That's Unique first. In this category I have two products. The first one is from Hyphen, which is Kriti Sanan's skincare brand, and this is their rice water brightening serum pads. Now I believe I saw this on Nykaa and I was quite surprised to see, because I hadn't heard anything about this. Now these toner or serum pads basically are very popular in the Korean market. I got to know that recently because I was watching Beauty Within, like Felicia and Rowena, but now I think Rowena is more focusing on her child, so Felicia is the one who is like taking the channel forward. If you know about Beauty Within, they did a video recently where I guess they were traveling, like Felicia and her husband were traveling to Korea, and they were, I think I forgot the name of the store, Olive Young. I think they were in Olive Young and they were showcasing, and it's like a beautiful store there. But yeah, basically coming back to Hyphen, now this brand has done something which I've not seen a lot of other brands do in the Indian market. That being said, I don't know how useful these are, to be honest, and I do find them to be a little bit wasteful, because of course it's like single use pads, and also if these dry up super quickly, then it's going to kind of be wasteful in that way as well. Also, I think you can just make your own toner pads, serum pads at home. Basically, if you just take a dabba and put like cotton pads in there and just soak your toner with those pads, you can just use it that way. So while this is a very unique product, I don't really see why you need to go out and specifically buy something like this when you can just make it at home. I mean yourself, kind of, or you can just, I mean, you don't even need to make something like this, just use toners on a cotton pad every single day whenever you need to, and that would be good enough. So yes, that is the first launch. The second launch is from Chemist. I'm also putting this in the That's Unique category because again, I haven't seen a product like this in the Indian market, and it feels like it's a little bit inspired from the international market, because this is their Satin Glow All Over Body Wash. Now the brand Natarium by Susan Yara is one which has a product like this, which I feel like is very, very popular. It's called their Glow Getter Body Wash. And this Conscious Chemist body wash, when I saw it, I was like, it seems very, very inspired by that, and it also seems like the same concept. So it's basically like a more moisturizing, nourishing kind of a body wash, and it's basically like a body oil body wash hybrid kind of a situation. So definitely again unique for the Indian market, and I think it would be a great option for someone who is looking for a body wash and they have dry skin. And my skin is like super duper dry right now, so I can definitely understand the appeal. That being said, I will personally just stick to a regular body wash and then moisturize my body after. I don't want a specific body oil like body wash, but yes, it's still a unique product. And I think for someone who's chronically dry skin, like I don't think my skin is chronically dry, it's only dry during the winter time, but if someone who has chronically dry skin might actually enjoy this product. So yes. Okay, now that we're done with our first category, let's move on to the second category, which is favorites but bigger. Now this is one of my favorite category, and I hope that there are more and more products and brands every single time which we can talk about in this category, because I'm going to be featuring products, or rather I should say mentioning products and brands which are coming out with bigger sizes in their like existing products basically. So Formularx is very, very popular, and I would say extremely hyped, and that too for a good reason, because of their moisturizers. They have the OG one, which is I think called the barrier repair moisturizer. Then they have the peptide ceramide. They also have a malassezia moisturizer as well, but they have come out with a 100-gram limited edition is what they are calling it, but I honestly don't think it's going to be limited edition. I think they would definitely want to do it permanently if it does well. So I think there's some limited edition because they just want to see how well it sells, and if it sells well, then they will definitely keep it around for a longer time. And I honestly feel that it will sell well, because a lot of people really love the Formularx moisturizers and are like stans of that product. So yes, I'm so happy to see the brand come out with 100-gram sizes in the Formularx moisturizers. Also, the next launch, which is not my personal favorite, but again, my mom really loves this and she has been using it. This is the Foxtale Golden Hour Glow sunscreen. Now this again did not work for me at all, but she really likes it. So they are also now coming out with an 80-gram size, which is great. I'm surprised the other sunscreen that they have, which I actually like more, did not end up getting as popular, and people don't probably love it as much. I think it also didn't get as much hype because it was launched initially when the brand was not even that popular anymore, and now the brand is way more popular. So anyway, they are coming out with an 80-gram size in this, which they, by the way, they've already come out with it, and it's available to purchase if you were interested. So yes, this is something that I will probably pick up if she wants to buy herself some backup. She's right now going through some other sunscreens, but yes, when she wants a backup, I'll be happy to buy her one. Okay, now let's move on next to the category of should I get this. Now basically any product which I'm kind of planning on getting, basically I'll put it in this category. There might be products in other categories also which I eventually do end up picking up, but this is going to be like majorly stuff that I'm asking you guys if you want to see reviews on, because I'm interested and I would like to purchase them to try out, but I of course want to know what you guys have to say. Now the first product in this category is Pilgrim's oil-free super light gel sunscreen, and they also have another product which I didn't post about it on stories, but I think they have one more new launch sunscreen, because I was looking on their website, and right now they also have the buy one get one sale that is going on. I will not be picking up anything during this sale probably, to be honest, because genuinely speaking I don't need anything, so I don't want to be getting. Okay, I found it. So they have the unique 5% vitamin C formula, which is also called their 5% vitamin C brightening ultra light gel sunscreen, and then the 5% niacinamide oil free super light gel sunscreen has a unique dry touch formula, is what they say. The vitamin C one has SPF 60 and the niacinamide one has SPF 50. Both of these actually sound really good. And then they also have two other sunscreens which they've had since before, and those I have mentioned in previous videos. They also have two more sunscreens which I believe are a little bit older. So yeah, they have a decent amount of like sunscreens basically in their lineup. I'm specifically interested in the two that launched earlier, and also these two. So let me know if you guys would be interested in me maybe doing like a Pilgrim sunscreen try on, something of that sort basically. So yes, if you want me to do that, then let me know. I would be interested. And should I pick these up around the sale time? I mean, I could, because right now I feel like I don't have a lot of sunscreens in my collection. I have a decent amount but not a huge amount, so I wouldn't mind picking these up again, if you guys think that I should, and if you would be interested in me reviewing Pilgrim sunscreens, then let me know. Moving on, next we also have something from Key. This launched a while back, considering the timeline of when I'm filming this. I think it launched right after I filmed my last new beauty releases video, so it didn't make it the cut over there. But this is the Key Retinol, what is it called? Let me tell you the actual full name of this. It's called the Pomegranate Plus 2%, 0.2% Youth Renewal Retinol Complex Face Serum. Now this, again, I was kind of surprised. I thought it's going to be like a repackaged version, because they already have a product like this in their lineup, and I've tried it out, and it was like a milky retinol. So again, I'm not expecting this one to be, you know, very different. I don't even, to be honest, know what is the difference between the two. It even says it's a milky emulsion texture. I think it's going to be pretty much the same, but maybe they have just repackaged it. I want to say that is what it's going to be like, so it doesn't really make sense for me to try this out, if I'm being completely honest. So even though I initially put this in the should I get this category, I don't think I would be getting this one. But yes, anyways, let me know what you think about this, and if you'd be interested in trying it out, or if you have tried out the earlier Key Retinol Serum, then let me know that as well. Okay, now let's move on next to our biggest category, and there are a lot of products in this one, because I've put a lot of things in the I didn't see this coming category, because genuinely I think none of these products I had expected brands to launch. So yes, starting with is some recent launches, and these are from Dermaco. This is their 1% hyaluronic acid hydrating gel for dry skin, which sounds like an oxymoron basically, because when you say hydrating gel, you don't really think that it's going to be for dry skin. I would rather prefer something like they say, like it's a cream sunscreen or something for dry skin. So again, I'm very confused. This is supposed to be like a dry skin version of the OG 1% hyaluronic acid sunscreen aqua gel, which they say is meant for normal skin. This one is meant for dry skin. And then they have the Dermaco 1% hyaluronic acid oil free gel, which is for oily skin. So now they have an oily skin version, they have a normal skin version, and they have a dry skin version. Now the oily skin version I might probably pick up. The dry skin version I would also probably want to pick up, just because I want to compare all the three variants and see which would be good for which skin type. But truly, I did not see this coming, and I will probably pick it out just for like comparison purposes, just for review purposes, and sharing with you guys what I think is good for what skin. I think I'm just gonna stick to my OG version, but let's see. I think it's worth trying these out to see if we find something over here that we like. So yes, moving on, next we have something from Plum. Again, I did not see this one coming at all, and there are actually two products which are kind of a part of the same line, which is their oat and ceramide line. Initially they launched a face wash in this range, which again sounds, I mean, interesting, I guess, a little bit, and I definitely did not see them coming with more products in the oat and ceramide line. And then recently they also launched a mineral sunscreen in this line. Now typically I would assume brands coming out with more lighter formulations of sunscreens, and you know, stuff that is more unique basically, because that is, I mean, there are so many sunscreens right now in the market that we really want to see new and innovative formulas, and a mineral sunscreen is kind of old school in that sense. So yes, and that is the reason why I would say I did not see this coming, and also because Plum has recently also launched quite a few sunscreens, so for them to come out with another one again is kind of unexpected, I would say. And again, I don't know how well this is gonna do, but let's see. If you guys are interested in it, then let me know. I will not be trying it out, that is for sure, because A, Plum sunscreens don't work for me, and B, I am definitely scared of mineral sunscreens, so that's gonna be a no for me. Then we have another sunscreen, and this one I definitely did not see coming, because Key has so many sunscreens, so many sunscreens, and so many of them are doing so well for them, so maybe it would make sense for them to capitalize on it and come up with another one. But again, did not see this coming, because usually I would feel like a brand which does not have a lot of options can maybe come out with more, but when you already have so many, then why are you just doing more and more and more? right? So Key has now come out with a mango DeTan gel sunscreen. Now they already have a gel sunscreen, which is their Sika one, I believe. So I don't know how this is going to fit in their lineup. I have tried out one Key sunscreen which did not work for me at all, and ever since then I've been scarred. But recently I have been thinking, since I did my bestsellers video, I have like the multiple Nykaa bestsellers video that I have done. I have been thinking about trying out the Sika one from Key, not the other ones, just maybe that one. And then even I've seen some good reviews on the Barrier one as well, so I might try that one out as well. And this one also looks similar, so maybe I could compare this one with the Sika one and tell you if there are truly any differences or it is just the same. So yes, if you would be interested in that, then let me know. I would consider purchasing this. I would consider, because yeah, let me know, do you want to see me try out some Key sunscreens, or you want to see me try out some Pilgrim sunscreens, or do you want me to try out both? I don't know how much of these are going to be actually useful and work out for me. I'm definitely a little bit dicey on that part, but I don't mind trying them out. So yeah, let's see. Okay, moving on next to more products that I did not see them coming at all. We have something from Lakme. Lakme launched a vitamin C lip gloss. Now I'll tell you something. When I saw the packaging, I was like, okay, this looks really nice and luxe. But vitamin C and lip gloss, these are two things that I did not think would come in the same sentence, firstly. Secondly, I think that we are just coming out with more and more lip glosses. And I know that a lot of younger people are enjoying these categories. I can say that because my niece is a teenager, and I gifted her like 3 different lip glosses, lip tints recently, and she absolutely loves them. So I guess the younger generation is more into it, which is why this is coming back again, and so many brands are coming out with more products like these. But yeah, let me know what age category you are in and what kind of lip products do you prefer. I would be really curious to know that, to see what the target market is and what people are focusing on these days. Are we going more matte, are we going more satin, or are we going more glossy when it comes to our lip products? Yes, I'm gonna stay a matte girl for probably till the end of time and till I live. But yeah, I'm curious to know, because I'm sure brands will do what like majority of people are buying. So yes, curious to know what you guys think about that. Moving on next, again, something which I absolutely did not see it coming, and when I posted about this on my Instagram also, so many people asked me what brand is this and what brand is this, and it's SugarCosmetics. SugarCosmetics has come out with a Glide Peptide lip treatment. Now I'll tell you something, I have been not into SugarCosmetics for, I want to say, more than half a decade. When I first got into makeup, I was really into them, and I have tried out so many different products from them, specifically lip products, but also other products like eyeliners, eyeshadow palettes, loose powder, blushes, bronzer. I mean, that I still own, by the way, to this day. But apart from that, I've tried out a lot of different stuff with them, but whatever has come out recently in the past 3 to 4 to 5 years, I have completely not been into that. And I don't know how, but I randomly ended up seeing this, and I was like, okay, so they are also doing what everyone else is doing. So I just thought I'll mention that. But yes, let me know if you guys do buy from SugarCosmetics still, because I'm actually surprised, to be honest. Like, even when the owner of Sugar was on Shark Tank, I was like, oh my god, this brand has definitely blown up. And even when I see them in stores, in malls, I'm still surprised that they are around and people are buying from them, because otherwise we think, oh, this is not a popular brand anymore, it's gonna probably die down. But no, this brand has done exceedingly well and is probably still doing very, very, very well. I don't know how, but yeah, they are. So that I'm obviously very happy for them, very glad for them. I think they do really make some good products. It's just that a lot of stuff, I mean, some of the stuff has not worked for me, some of it has, so it kind of just depends. So yes, that is that. Moving on to another product which I did not see coming at all is a Deconstruct Skincare launching an entire range of SPFs for the face, for the body, and for the hair as well. So for the face, they have launched a new sunscreen which became very, very popular, and there was a little bit of a hype, I would say, surrounding it initially. And the texture of this product is really unique. It's called the Invisible Water Sunscreen, and it's got like these beads in there, which, I mean, again, it looks unique. I don't know how it's going to sit on the skin, if it's going to blend well, if it's going to leave any kind of residue or pill, or I don't know what's going to happen with it. But it is something that I am interested in trying it out eventually, probably again. So yes, let me know if you would like to see a review on this one. The body sunscreen, however, I'm a little bit disappointed with, if I'm going to be honest, because I would expect a body sunscreen to come in a way bigger size. This is like a teeny tiny tube, and I mean, I'm gonna hardly get like 2 or 3 uses out of it, and that is that. So I'm definitely disappointed with you know, Deconstruct skincare and the sizes that they come out with in some of their products, which should be way bigger, but then they come out with it in like smaller sizes, and then you just have to keep repurchasing it again, and you also go through so much packaging when you are repurchasing it again and again, which is a little disappointing. So I really wish they would have launched this in a bigger size, maybe done like a pump bottle packaging, at least minimum of 200 ml. Like, I mean, what is a 90 ml body sunscreen going to do? I mean, why is it so small? I get it's supposed to be like travel friendly or whatever, but yeah, I expect more out of a body sunscreen, let's be honest. And then the last thing is a hair serum, which again, I think a lot of people ignore, you know, like sun protection for your hair basically. So it's a good thing that they have a hair serum which is supposed to like protect your hair as well and protect your hair from the sun. So that looks nice, but again, I don't think that's something I will personally pick up, at least for myself, because I'm trying to get into hair care more, but I'm not at that stage where I want to put a hair serum on my hair just to protect it from the sun. And again, I don't know if this is supposed to be something that I have to apply every single day, or would it be only on days where I wash my hair and then I put a hair serum like after, right? So again, I'm not too sure on the hair serum, but yes, definitely something unexpected that I did not see coming. And I think some of the things are really good, and the other things need a little bit of improvement. So yeah, that is that. Moving on, we have last 2 products which are going to be in this category of stuff that I didn't expect to see. Our next product is from Masaba's makeup brand LoveChild, and this is called their Cloud Crush Lush Cream Lipstick. Now this looks like something from Dior, but way cheaper, because it's got this like, you know, fancy packaging, but it's like a lip balm, lip stain, very like, you know, plushy, cushiony, very like soft tinted kind of a you know, lipstick. And it again looks really great, looks something very effortless, very chic, but not something that I feel like everyone would love. I mean, I'm sure there are some people who would love this and would love for an affordable product like this. So if you are one of those people and you would be interested in picking this up, then let me know. Not something that I pick up for myself, just because I'm a liquid lipstick girl, and I'm gonna stick to being that. And then the last product in this category is makeup brushes from Colorbar. Again, I did not think that this would happen, and I did not think that Colorbar would be interested in launching makeup brushes. Now they have launched I want to say like 10 to 12 different makeup brushes, so there is probably something for every function, and there is something for, you know, every product basically. So yes, these are synthetic brushes, which I much prefer, and I also think that synthetic brushes last very, very well. I have some brushes that have lasted me for years, so I don't see myself specifically picking these up because I need makeup brushes. But if I am looking to purchase any in a specific, you know, function, and if this option seems something that I'd be interested in, like the shape works, the price is not too much, I might probably pick it up, but not something that I'm gonna like jump on, or something that is super duper exciting. So yes, that is that. Moving on, we just have a last few products left. So our next category would be, I don't understand the hype. Now we have 2 products only in this category, but I'm sure there'll be times when there'll be way more hyped products and I'll have more products in these categories. The first one is a perfume, and this is from Foxtale. Now Foxtale launched, like I would say test launched. So what they do is whenever they do their birthday offers, they usually do some free samples of new products that they're planning to launch, and they had done it for this Valley of Flowers perfume initially, and I mean not initially, earlier, and I think I got it and I think I even smelled it, but I did not like it, so I must have just given it to my mom or something like that. But now they have launched the scent in a full size and people are literally going gaga over it. And to be honest, like I know perfume is very subjective, so I probably feel like maybe other people are interested in this kind of scent, but personally I'm not. And I also feel like a lot of the hype is orchestrated, which always annoys me. I don't think it's like real hype. But again, if you have smelled this before and you really like the scent, then you let me know that you actually feel like this scent is amazing and you're gonna buy a full size of it. I'm obviously not gonna do that, but I just thought I'll let you know. That being said, I feel like Foxtale definitely has potential to come out with an entire fragrance line, so that is something I would be interested in seeing if they do end up doing in the future. I feel like they could, like if this perfume does really well for them, they might actually come out with more scents. They could do a vanilla scent. I just hope they don't go too much into flowers and just stick to only different types of flowers. I want them to do more than that. So yes, I'm hoping and manifesting that they have a fragrance line in the future and they have various different scents in that lineup. So yeah, let's see if that ends up happening. But let's move on to the next product, which I also felt I got a lot of hype because it's part of the Super Light line from Nykaa. So Nykaa launched their Super Light range, in which they have a lipstick, they have a liquid mousse lipstick as well, they have like serum skin tint foundation, and now they have launched a peptide primer. Now again, I saw this being like very heavily marketed by them, but I don't think that they should have done this, to be very honest, because I don't know who's using primers anymore in 2025. If you are a primer user, then let me know, but I don't really think people use primers anymore. We are so much more into our skincare, and we also go, yes, for effortless makeup that looks really put together, but I don't think primer is a step that is necessary, and a lot of people have realized that. So I don't know why primers are still being launched. And also, this is not like a, you know, that unique of a primer. I mean, if there is a primer that launched which is like the one size mattifying primer, that would make sense. That would be like something that is super mattifying, great for makeup artists, great for like all day makeup wear and stuff. But apart from that, I mean, just like a primer for the sake of a primer doesn't really make sense at all. So I don't know why they launched this. Now let's move on to our last category, and this category has only one product. I'm gonna call this I'm glad they made this category, and the product in this range is a discovery set from Nykaa. I mean, they could have definitely done this before, but better late than never. So Nykaa has launched their Wanderlust Fine Fragrance Discovery Set. So they have, I think, 5 or 6, I want to say, different fragrances which they already have in their line, but are now you know, sold all together. So basically, if you did not want to buy, or rather, if I should say, if you could not go to a store and try out one of the Nykaa fragrances. I mean, I have a store super close to my house, so whenever they launch a new fragrance, I usually go there and I sniff the fragrance and I see to understand whether or not I'm going to like it. But I know a lot of people don't have a store. Okay, there are just 4 fragrances in here, so I mean, that is not bad, I would say. But if you don't have a Nykaa store close to you, but you still want to like buy and try out all the scents and figure out which one you're going to like, that you want to make your full size like signature scent, then you can try out the set first. I also think it's a great option for gifting. Like, at least the photos I'm seeing, the box is a really nice one, so it could be a great gift as well. If they launched it a little bit earlier, I would have probably also gifted this to some people in my life. So yes, this is something that I'm actually glad that they launched and they created. So yes, those are all the products for this video. I wanted to have more products, but also I feel like I've been working on this list for a while, so I figured let me do this video and then I'll do the next one probably by end of March or maybe even beginning of April. Let's see. But that's going to be it for today's video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed, and let me know down below again if you prefer this format more or if you prefer the earlier format more, where it's just going in like chronological order and covering all of the launches. I do feel like that is slightly more shorter and I cover a lot of products more quickly versus this one felt like it was a little bit longer, or maybe I was chatting too much. I don't know. I think I should just blame myself and say that I was chatting a lot, because I know that I do that. So yeah, anyway, let me know which type you prefer, and I'm going to see you very, very, very soon again in a new video. Until then, thank you so much for watching. Leave your thoughts down below and I'm going to see you in my next one. Bye guys. Bye bye.